This is a 2002 Ford F-150, the 4.6 liter fuel filter replacement. Now on the driver's side, under the driver door, if you come onto the truck frame on the driver's side, that's where the fuel filter is. It's right, if you get on the truck, you can see it. It's not hidden by nothing. Okay, this is the fuel filter. You have to get you these little plastic fuel line disconnect. This is one I got at Pittsburgh. I think this came from Harbor Freight. It's a little blue one that comes in the package. That's the one I use. All you got to do is just cut in the opening. See right there's a cut. You put that over this line, this fuel filter line. And what you do is you push it inside of the fuel filter. Inside, and you're going to hear click. When you hear that click, you get you a pliers or something and twist this and pull it. Right now, mine is about to come out. I don't want to pull it out. I'm just showing you what I did. On my truck, it's two of these. One is here, one is on this side. These clips is the locking clips that goes right here and slap down and lock. You have to pull it up and take it out before you can take that fuel filter out to get those stuff on those fuel filter lines. So when you get those two off, you just take this fuel filter. Gas is going to run out of these. So if you want to open your fuel tank cap, or if your truck been sitting, but you're going to get some gas coming out of it. This just sits inside of this. You just pry it up, and it will come out of this. But you got to know, look at your filter when you get it. There will be an arrow on your filter. I have mine, it's up top. I got to go get it. The arrow should be pointing that way, going to the front of the engine. That is to tell you how the fuel is flowing. It comes out of your fuel tank, and it goes that way. So the arrow should be pointing that way. Don't point it this way because it's the wrong flow. I see this little rubber here on mine. I'm going to go ahead and replace it. It's kind of don't look too good to me. I'm going to replace that. So I'm going to take that rubber off, and I'm going to replace that also. But you could go ahead and do yours, but that's how you got to take these lines off of this one. Don't forget, I got this at Harbor Freight. I've been having it for years. This is my go-to. See that? Fuel line and AC quick disconnect. It's a lot of them in there. They just fell out. I'm using the blue one. See that? The skinny blue one. That's the one I'm using to take these lines off. Get your pliers. And on this line, the same line you're pulling off, twist it while you pull the line out, and it will come out better. Don't just pull on it. Twist it. It's pressurized. Just twist it, and while you're twisting it, pull the line. These lines are ready to come out. I'm just telling you that little trick. You put something at the bottom, catch a little bit of that gas, and you just go ahead and pull that line off. See that? See, mine ain't got that much pressure. See? Then you pull the other one off. This one got more gas coming from the fuel tank. This is pushed down this way, pushed this way. To take it out, what I did, I pushed it this way. You see that? I pushed it that way. And it kind of gave me more slack to come out. See that? So that it's out. Now you could go ahead and put the arrow to the front of the vehicle. See, it gets bigger up here and smaller down here. So you can put it in this way and you can push it in. Or however you want to do it. See that? You put it in. And you just push it down in it. Now all you gotta do is get these lines. Like I told you, let me see if I can turn this so you can see the arrow. See that? The arrow going to the front. You see, I told you I can push this back and forth. You see, now I'm gonna push it back. See that? You push it back to lock it in when you're done all the way. Now what you're gonna do is just go ahead and put these on it, and you're gonna hear them snap in. You do it on both sides. You go ahead and push them in. You hear that? That means it locked in. Now all you gotta do is take this clip, put them in that little hole, and press down on that back piece. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna go up on top of that rail and lock in. See that? That's how you wanna do it. And you do the same thing for this side. Put it in here and snap it down. Lock it in. That's how you change your fuel filter in a 2002 Ford F-150 4.6 liter. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hose back up here and put the two clamps back on. That's not in this video, but hey, I'm just showing you. Mine was not good. Also, what I was telling you earlier about the connectors, here's another one. Same thing coming from Harbor Freight, but as you notice, it don't have the blue one down here. This one on the right side is the blue one. That's the size. You don't want to go too small. You don't want to go too big. This one is just the right size, this white one. So it's a blue or white one, depends on which pack you get. All right? Thanks for watching.